The other thing is if you actually are a good presenter, and I would definitely suggest working on that, you know, getting comfortable with your talking points, having a flow, moving at a certain speed, avoiding the ahs and ums. At the beginning, I also joined Toastmasters. I was in that for about 3 years. That was really helpful in getting like cadence with the way you speak, the way you process things, and then the way you share them so that you don't have a lot of filler words. So I would strongly recommend that. If you have not public spoke before, I would absolutely suggest investing in Toastmasters. I know people think, hey, I'm a pretty good speaker. They like listening to me. You are not as good as you think. I'm always trying to improve. Whenever I give presentations, whenever I go to conferences, whenever I give keynotes, whatever, I really usually I beg the organizers, hey, if you got any feedback, a lot of times they'll have surveys, and I get it that they don't always want to give you the negative feedback, but I really want all that raw feedback. It helps me make it better. So I would strongly suggest to doing that, because there's nothing worse than listening to someone take 10 minutes to explain something that could be done in 5 minutes. It's painful. And what you don't want to do is have a negative experience. I mean, it doesn't have to be amazing. You don't have to be a Tony Robbins or a Dave Ramsey or some sort of personality, but you do have to be competent and be engaging enough for that short period of time, because it's going to be really hard when you get into an hour-long coaching session. So I was offloading, my point here is the responsibility of bringing people to that workshop, right? Going to places where they were going to naturally have a group of people, so that I already had an audience, because really all you need are butts in the seats. Not everyone is going to have a need, and some people will probably just listen and they're going to say, hey, I knew all that, that's great. But what you're trying to do here is play a numbers game. You're trying to share your message and your expertise with enough people so that they say, hey, that resonates with something that I need. I would love to talk to you more. Or, in fact, what they say is, I knew that too. This guy knows his stuff. This gal knows her stuff, whatever it might be. And so when I come across someone, instead of me just telling them, I can refer them out to someone. So you're kind of playing a couple angles here. And the really nice thing about it is then I don't have to send out reminders. I don't have to worry about who signed up. I don't have to worry about any of that. All I need to do is go to this organization, usually their leader, say, what day do you want me there? What time? How long do you want me to go? And then I can just be there. And all of a sudden I have 25, 30 people, whatever. And now it's great, because now a lot of times I have hundreds of people, and I don't spend a minute. All I do is show up 30 minutes before my presentation, get mic'd up and all that, and it's great. But that's how I really started doing this. And a lot of people like doing things in person, and so that's kind of a great way to do it. And you can, if you're there at doing a presentation at the very beginning, I usually am there early, greeting people as they come in, just introducing myself, making sure that they know who I am.